Alright, I'll update some of the other fish I haven't updated for a while, I guess. These are the Shubel Blues, and I still have the two original males. I did lose both females. They did have drops, so that's what the smaller fish growing out are. That one's probably going to be a male with all the additional color in the back. They're really stuffed, so I gave them some live baby brine shrimp. There's a close-up of one of the males. They're really incredible looking. Large dorsal, really big tail, nice big body. Pretty much everything you'd look for in showing some fish in the IFGA. That's kind of what they want. That dorsal shape, the tail shape, and a large body. So the only issue would be what color they would appear to be in the water in the show, because sometimes different cities' waters can affect the color of certain fish, black, blue, green. But anyway, I got the younger group growing out with them, so that hopefully those males can hit those females. This is the breeder group of Roebuck Reds. I put a couple of the younger fish in from their next batch to grow out with them, so I can have the males hit those females. So really beautiful fish. I love this line. And these guys are a little tougher to get on here. These are the Shubel Greens. They're kind of starting to look green. Absolutely incredible fish. They're gigantic. You can see that one in the back looks a little bit green. This one still looks purplish or blue. The female's up in the corner. Haven't gotten any babies out of her yet. Getting a little concerned about that, because I don't know if these males are fast enough to catch up with her anymore. So I may have to get a couple of younger males from somebody else that has the line, probably in the South Jersey Guppy group. So I'll have to ask about that. These are the half black blues I got from Dave Palunas. Absolutely amazing looking fish. I did get a drop out of them, and I moved them out, the babies, so I can grow them out. And these females are filling up again. Try to get the male on here. Really nice fish. They're really incredible. I don't know how old they are. That's one thing I guess I should have asked. But can't really beat the quality on these. These are spectacular looking fish. So the females get very large. And they have the half black coloration. A little bit of blue in the tail. And really pretty fish. You can see they have the black pec fins, which, like I've said in other videos, doesn't make it a Dumbo ear, just makes it a fish with black pec fins. Dumbo ear is large, oversized pec fins, and they can be black or white. I haven't seen any other color Dumbo ear ones yet, but I'm sure they're coming. So anyway, that's it's an update on a few of the fish I haven't shown for a while, but beautiful fish nonetheless. Alright, thanks very much. Yeah, I'll continue the video. I figured I'd do an update on some fish I haven't did many updates on lately. These are the Shubel Red Deltas, and there's some dirt. They've gotten older, obviously, since the last update, and they've also greatly improved how they look. A lot of the black coloration that was in them that was really making them look like crap, kind of like this one, kind of fanned out and spread out in the tail and the dorsal, so they actually look pretty darn good now. They're still, you know, it's two colors. They're technically not a red delta at this point. They're like a red bicolor, but it's something I can still work with. The females are all looking really good. The females are all dark color. So I think what I'll end up doing is just picking some breeders out of this group, take the male with the least black in it, and I'll try to take the lightest colored female and just try to continually pick in next generations lighter colored females, because I think the female having the darker color on their fins is what put the dark color in the male. So I guess what I'm saying is I think the females affected the color of the male, and it's probably better if I pick the lighter one like this one and then just continually pick lighter ones and see if we can get that darker color out of the males. With some of the other ones, I'm going to do a cross with the Roebuck Reds, see what I can get with that. But these fish look great. They have a nice body size, great fin shape. It's really just the color I have to work on. And this male I'll probably end up picking as a breeder. There doesn't seem to be as much black in there. There's some, but not as bad as the others. They're not enjoying the light. I did feed them some live baby brine shrimp to try to get them moving around. But yeah, you can kind of get an idea. These are a nice fish. It's just the color is going to take a lot of time to straighten out. But you can, like I said before, you can see the females are definitely hit, and they're starting to look like they're filling up. I'll probably feed these fish for a few days on a deworming flake and then just go back to regular food. I try to do that with some of the fish every few months. So anyhow, I just want to give you an update on the Shubel Red Deltas, and I'll put some more on this video and wrap it up. These are the red and blue grass metalheads that I've been working on bringing back. I had culled the line down to basically the fish that are in here because I was starting to see some things I didn't like on the adults. So this has taken a few months to get this far. You can see I got, I was after was more of a blue grass metalhead, and I got that with quite a few of these. In fact, I only have, this one's really showing the metalhead characteristic, as is that one. I only have one that ended up being red and blue. So that one's going to come out, and I'm going to put him in a tank with a couple of other females and see if I can just get a red grass line out of it, metalhead. The females are filling up again. This one's going to square off a little bit more in a couple of days, and then there'll be some more fry. So, so far, really enjoying this. I love the metalhead characteristic on these because it's almost like you have different fish in the tank. And sometimes it's barely visible, other times it's really dark like this one. And I did put some the food in. I just did a water change, so that's why things have stirred up a bit. But you can get an idea of how beautiful these things are. So once I get some more females, I'll probably put some on Aquabid, a trio or two. I have just a few females at this point because I really did, I culled out most of the tank and started over. So sometimes you have to do that to bring a line back. You pick the best that you have, put them together with the females that look the best shape-wise. Now this line seems to get females with no color whatsoever, and I think that's a good thing. If you were going to, if you're looking for fancy females, there are some bluegrass lines, red grass lines that have females that have a similar pattern in the tail. But I picked these females because I'm really just trying to get a specific color on the males, and I just wanted to use the males that I liked to see if I could get that color back. So it looks like that's what's happening, and I appreciate you watching. I'll probably wrap up the video at this point because I have a couple other things on before it, so I don't want to bore people and get them over too much over 10 minutes. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Any questions, just ask.